Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great and wonderful day. So, now we're having some other issues here with the great old YouTube and I would say Rumble, because, it just... Oh, don't forget Google as well. We have to forget that YouTube and Google are one and the same. So, what we have here is the catastrophe that is YouTube and Google, and how Google is a terrible platform and a terrible company, and I would dare say evil. But of course, I gotta be careful because they will come after me. So, without further introduction here, we have this: Rumble had exclusive rights to stream Republican debate, yet was buried in Google search. We're gonna have more info on this later, but we have this from Chris Pavlowski saying, if you thought the attacks were going to stop, you're wrong. Imagine scoring for a few comments out of millions so they can report on it. Corporate media disgusting, evil, and misleading. This is what happens when they are scared shitless of the values we stand for. Bring it. So what it has is, Dear Rumble Press Team, I'm a reporter with the Associated Press National Politics Team, writing with a few questions about Rumble, given that it will be an live streaming partner for the second GOP debate, as it was the first one last month. Is there any way someone at Rumble could be available to answer the following questions by phone or email in the next day by the end of Thursday? How many active users does Rumble have? Can you give us any data to demonstrate how its user base has grown as a result of the traffic from the first GOP debate? How much has the platform grown its user base in the last year? 2. What are Rumble's content moderation rules? Are there certain types of content that will not be tolerated and will be removed? 3. After Rumble's partnership with the RNC, does the platform have other plans to get more involved in political space? 4. While Rumble says it's immune to counterculture and has been lauded for that by some fans of the platform, others have criticized it for allowing and even actively promoting harmful conspiracy theories, disinformation, violent ideas, and extremist views. When we reviewed the platform, we found the following. A. Several videos on the leaderboard promoted the canon conspiracy theory. Some of the editor picks. B. Some of the editor picks in recent weeks have promoted baseless claims, including 9/11 conspiracy theories. C. A search for a legend on the platform populates videos that falsely claim that the so-called deep state rigged the 2020 presidential election, and that the 2024 election has already been rigged. D. Comments under some Trump-based campaign videos call for violence, including saying that Biden should be hanged, that a lot of gallows should be built, and that the Democrats should be executed. E. Ahead of the first GOP debate last month, the GOP's official pre-show on the platform was overridden with racial slurs and other bigoted comments. The episode has since been hidden from public view. What is Rumble's response to these findings and the criticism that allows the promotion of these harmful content? Again, it would be great to hear back end of the day tomorrow if possible. Able to email or send us talk by phone. Thanks very much, Ali AP. Of course, we all know that AP is a horrible and evil organization. So, yeah, it's again, this is what we call freedom of speech, alright? This is what we do here in America. We allow all sorts of speech, regardless whether it's bad or good. That's kind of what the First Amendment kind of allows here. And, again, conspiracy theories. Is it okay to have conspiracy theories? Is it okay? Is it not, or is it not okay to have conspiracy theories? Is it not okay to question the election in any regard, or any election for that matter, even the Joe Biden one, even though he won, or even the Donald Trump one if he won? Is it not okay to question these things? These are all how democratic and normal conversations start, is by having conspiracy theories, having thoughts, and getting discussions started. This is nothing that I see that's wrong here. So, again, I want to really ask this person here is it wrong to have these questions or these conspiracy theories? And is it wrong to allow people to have the speech to say whatever the hell they want? I'm not in the goal and mind of wanting to censor people just because they use the words that they use. It's just the same thing with the horrible game that is called League of Legends, where they'll ban you and permanently ban you for your words. That's saying, like, you're more offended by the people's words than you are by people are causing harm to your game. And they are pretty much just not allowing freedom of speech. This is the whole problem that I have. That you have mute buttons, you can ignore people for what they say. And this is what's really annoying. We have this more from Chris Pavlowski here. Says, this is one of the reasons why we're in a multi-billion-dollar antitrust lawsuit with Google currently in discovery. Their disgusting evil tactics are now being exposed 100%, and I love to see it. So we're going to go with this one here. We have this from the actual article. Rumble had exclusive rights to stream Republican debate, yet was buried in Google search. Leading up to the August Republican presidential primary debate, an official from Google Civics and U.S. campaigns team reached out to the Republican National Committee with a standard question. According to a cache of emails obtained by The Intercept, does the RNC have live streams planned that I can share with the product team? The question made sense. For major events, people flock to Google to find out when a live event is occurring, yielding the now legendary 2011 HuffPost article, What Time is the Super Bowl? And also, just as importantly, where that event can be watched. An RNC official told Google via email that the debate would be streaming exclusively on the upstart video platform Rumble. The August 23 debate was a broadcast on Fox News and streamed on Fox Nation, which requires a subscription, while Rumble was the only one to stream it for free. On the day of and during the debate, however, potential viewers who searched Google for GOP debate stream were returned links to YouTube, Fox News, and news articles about the debate. According to screen recordings of contemporaneous searches, Rumble was nowhere on the first page. For Rumble, which is currently in discovery in an antitrust lawsuit against Google in California, this is a case of Google suppressing its competitors in favor of its own product, YouTube. Yeah, this is actually a huge problem. You can't just, do this and try to create a monopoly. I'm pretty sure that our country is very against monopolies for the most part. This is another reason why California has a huge problem with the electric company, PG&E. They kind of just do whatever they want because they have a monopoly. Yes, we have another competitor, but it's nowhere near close. So they just do whatever the hell they want. And now our electric grid and everything else is way worse than it should be because, well, the PG&E doesn't really care about its customers at all. So you kind of can tell by the wildfires and all this other stuff that's been happening within the California state. The first Republican presidential debate was yet another example of Google's determination to squash competing video platforms, said Rumble General Counsel Malcolm Ellis. In his own words, Google uses search to highlight other major election events, but chose not to offer the same feature to Rumble's livestream. We look forward to proving Google's continued anti-competitive conduct in court. I really like how the Democrats have a massive amount of help, and if they can't win elections at all, it really shows them how bad that they are. Because if they didn't have so much help from the media and these other companies really pouring in billions of dollars into them and stuff like that, you would see that the Democrat own philosophy and thinking would die almost immediately because they get so much bloody help from the media and everybody else that's with them. So, obviously, they are not very good because most people I think, would agree with the Democrats, but unfortunately, they get a lot of help from the media. For Google, it was merely a miscommunication. The facts that here are very mundane, said a Google spokesperson. People could easily find information about where to watch the debate in Google search results, and as a part of our ongoing effort to build dedicated features in search to more prominently showcase events like debates, we reached out to RNC and Rumble, but unfortunately, it didn't come together in the time to test and create the live stream feature. We've already worked with RNC and Rumble to get this feature set up for the next debate, as we would do with any live stream provider. 12 days before the debate on August 11th, Google asked the RNC for a link to the live stream or a proper contact at Rumble, explaining, as we often do for major election events, we're exploring linking to the live stream on search, and our product team is asking for a link to test the feature. The following Monday, August 14th, Google followed up again, telling the RNC it needed the link that someday if it was going to be featured on the day of the debate. The RNC looped in the Rumble team. Amazing, thank you. The Google official responded on August 14th, asking Rumble for a URL for the debate stream. A Rumble official asked for clarity on what exactly Google needed, asking to set up a call. Google didn't respond, and Rumble bumped the email the next day without success. From there, both sides let it drop, according to the emails reviewed by the transcript. YouTube is owned by Google, and it has regularly been the subject of anti-competitive allegations from rivals who charge that Google unfairly and illegally favors YouTube in the search algorithm. Google, in fact, is in the middle of a landmark antitrust trial charged with anti-competitive practices by the Department of Justice. Even the DOJ is involved. Now, to be charitable to Google, the company's request for a URL that day was clear, and there's nothing more annoying in office an office-like thing, asking for a phone call when the email will do. But to be charitable to Rumble, requiring that an event have a URL 9 days in advance is also a bit annoying. A Rumble official told The Intercept that the company wanted to jump on the phone to see what exactly Google needed because their system doesn't produce a live link that far in advance. The conversation between the two companies in the end is irrelevant as a matter of law, beyond establishing that Google was aware Rumble would be streaming the debate. Even though Google offered to feature it, the company would not have been required by antitrust law to promote a competitor's link above its organic search results. It would, however, be barred from suppressing the competitor's link from organic results. The fact that Rumble's link did not appear on the first page, even though it was the most relevant link the search could return, means either the search engine failed at its task or the link was suppressed. So, yeah. That is what's been going on here as well with the Google and Rumble thing, and it seems even the DOJ is involved. So I'm not really surprised by this at all, but it's showing that Google is being horribly nefarious in its works here, and I don't think it's just going to go super well in this regard. Hopefully the lawsuit leads up to something good, but time will tell. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, share, as always, take care.